Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are.
Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Or maybe
Listen,
Wednesday.
exactly.
Could be
Depending
Wednesday
upon,
where you are. I don't know.
right, depending upon when you watch it.
Mhm.
We did get a late start today because we are two busy moms. So this is what you get. You get reality with us.
Extra busy today. Yes.
Exactly. But we still wanted to get you guys some content, have a little conversation with you. So today we're going to talk about some of the things that we're working on, some of the things that we're looking forward to for 2022. Okay. So this is like a sneak peek behind the scenes type update.
Right. It's be quiet about it, but we'll be posting it publicly.
Exactly. It'll be
So,
all over social media, but don't
right.
tell anybody.
Right. Don't only tell your closest family and friends if you trust them.
Exactly.
We're kidding.
Right. You want to start or you want me to go?
I think the biggest thing is like the relaunch of fast track marketing that has been in the back of my mind for probably since I shut it down. Like, why did you shut down those servers, Christy? But yes, we're like this close, right? This close.
We're on the cusp.
And the most exciting part of fast track for me has always been about just leveling the playing field for people, whether you're brand new into the network marketing industry or you're a veteran marketer and you've had a lot of success, or you're a veteran marketer and you have struggled and struggled and struggled. But it just levels the playing field so that, you and your team have an opportunity to create income for yourselves through the network marketing business model. I love the network marketing business model. Yes, you'll hear us sometimes talk about certain aspects of network marketing that we're not huge fans of, but that's not the business model itself. It's a lot of times that's the culture of something inside of a team or a company, or bad habits that people have gotten into, right, or things like that. But the business model itself, to me, I mean, there is no better business model than network marketing for somebody who wants to start a business and has limited funds. Now, when I talk limited funds, I'm talking like $10,000 or less, because what do you take to like buy a McDonald's? I don't even know anymore. It used to be like 5 million for a franchise. So I do think that the lower cost of getting involved in network marketing business is a little bit of a double-edged sword, because people can just write off, you know what? I lost $1,000 in that thing. I can't believe that, but it's still a minimal amount of money. If you would have like put down whatever you need to put down and bought a McDonald's franchise for, let's say, 5 million, and I know we hate McDonald's, but that's just not the point,
Right.
But you would not quit. You wouldn't have quit.
Right.
So that's kind of like the other, like the negative side of, or if you want to look at a negative side, because you said, what's the pros and cons? The pro is that you can get started in network marketing for a smaller amount of money than traditional brick and mortar business. And the con of it is also that it also means less commitment from you monetarily. So it's easier to walk away and not do the work. But the thing I think that I am most excited about is just bringing back something that levels the playing field, not only for my team and Christina's team and our team, right? It's also that we can help network marketers fix their business. If you're in, we are incorporating into the system a way for you, the network marketer, if you are a network marketer in any legitimate business that pays fairly and has a good product or service, for you to be able to use the system as well. Do we have things that'll be built into it that work well for us? Absolutely. But you're going to be able to come in with whatever company you have and also build that. We're not going to say your company is bad.
Right.
You should kick it out. We're not going to help, you can't plug that into it. And that's always been kind of a crux of what we do. And I know Christina's new to what we're doing with Fast Track, but like she wasn't with us from Fast Track before, but it's like, we're not here to tell you that our business is better than yours, but we do have things that we do and we recommend them and they're built in, but you can plug your stuff in too.
So that's my favorite part. So this right here, I'm going to always talk about episode 26.
I love that image.
this is my favorite part of 2022, right? Because I'm excited because I'm learning more about the network marketing industry. And I love the idea of having something like this available where I can put the products and services that I think go together, and you don't have to come in as a six-figure earner saying, what's your top product? Nope, you can, this is everything from the beginner in network marketing to the seasoned pro that can plug into the system. And you can start out with that $10 a month thing. You can start out with that $1,000 a month thing, but it's based off of where you are in your network marketing journey. And this, because we talked about the internet vending machine and having a different tiers. So you have some lower price things, some high ticket items like our Gigabucks income items. Like I'm looking forward to seeing the system and actually going through the whole thing, because I'm already like 2 feet and a neck deep into the products and services that we have. So I'm extremely excited to just see the system put together and then see the results and have the conversations with our team to see like the successes that they're having, because Christy's team is more seasoned network marketers, whereas the people who I'm attracting to the business are brand new. So we get the benefit of having like our counterparts be people who we can like lean into for information. But I'm excited. That's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for that, for the internet vending machine coming together and us actually having one. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and definitely go back and watch the episode. But this is like, there's always this debate between two philosophies, and there's no right or wrong. Okay. Where like you can't build multiple income streams in network marketing. You'll never be able to do that, right? You have to have one focus. And then you have the people that build multiple income streams with no issue saying, well, we do it. So what do you mean you can't? Right. And so there's this debate going back and forth. Thinking about like the vending machine in a mall, you're in the vending machine business. You're not in Coca-Cola business. You're not in the Trident gum business, right? You're in the vending machine business. So what these two kind of battling sides, you know, and they if you get into debate with two people who have different philosophies, they're actually saying something similar and don't realize it. They're saying your focus needs to stay in one place. Yeah, your focus needs to stay in one place, and that focus can build multiple things with automation.
Exactly.
Right. The automation does that part for you. Right. And so, but yes, you don't want to be focused, you know, on 50 different methods of doing things, or 50, like for when you see Fast Track come out, if you have your list of your warm market, if you want to talk to people on social media, if you want to learn how to drive traffic through funnel systems, we've got our Gigabucks income classes for that. If you want to, you know, do all kinds of different stuff, but at the end of the day, that's just where did somebody come from? On the back end, everybody just goes through the same system. We're going to send you a video, and then you're going to watch it, and then we're going to decide if this makes sense. And what Christina was alluding to earlier about price points, we like to customize things for you. For you, that means that we're going to listen to what you have to say. We're not going to say, oh, why don't you borrow $5,000 so you can get into this thing? Or why don't you, let's put it on 5 credit cards. Now, I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with that. I know a lot of people who've gotten their businesses started by leveraging credit card money, loans. I took a loan out for $5,000 when I first got started in network marketing from a family member, right? So I'm not against those things, but like, you guys ever deal with like pushy people? They're like pushy because their company costs a certain amount of money, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it's $200, $50, $300, whatever it is. And so you have to do that price point. That's all they got. Mm-hmm. For us, it's like, look, we're going to build a customized stuff. Do we think we should have everything we do? I do. It all meshes well together, but that doesn't mean that, your budget and your time that you have is going to work. Now, I like you'll hear us say this over and over and over again. I've said this so many times. I should make like an internet meme out of it. And I also so or a quote or something. Um, if you have a lot of time and not a lot of money, that can work. That's just it's an investment of time and money. But if your money is small, but you have a lot of time. If you have a lot of money and not a lot of time, that can work too, because the more money you have, the more automation you can have. You can also have assistants and things like this that help you do things, right? If you have abundance of both, you're in really good shape. But what we can't do is help somebody I have no time and no money.
Right.
Like I talked to you, I have no time. I have no money. I don't have money to do anything automated. I don't have money for this. I don't want to make a list of my family and friends. I don't want to talk to people on the phone. I don't want to talk to people on Messenger.
Don't want to be in fast track.
I'm like, you don't want to be in network marketing, guys. Like you're in the wrong industry. Like,
right.
You know, which I'm not really exaggerating because I've had those kind of conversations. People that give you the list of everything they don't want to do.
Yeah.
Everything they don't want to do. And it's everything. You've not left anything left. Like there's nothing left for you.
Like, so what do you want to do? Because you just said you don't want to do this at all. So what do you want to do?
Exactly. So, but if you're willing to put some time and some money in, right, we're going to be able to put a personalized plan together for you. That's the biggest like thing for me in network marketing is because I don't know if it's because it is like a smaller amount to get started. Even if you're in a high ticket program, maybe you spent $10,000 max. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like I have seen a $20,000 program. Russell Brunson even has $100,000 program, but that's for like people who want to do something that's not network marketing. Right. So it's like, but I don't know if it's because of it's a lower cost business to get involved in or what it is, but any other business you would open, you would probably have a business plan. If you want to take a loan up from the bank to start the business, they would expect a written business plan. They wouldn't even consider giving you a loan if you didn't write out a business plan, right? So that's lacking for a lot of you guys. I know that it is. So that, it's nothing complicated when we do business plans. It's a couple of pieces of paper that just lays out, this is our starting point. This is where we want to go. Here's what you need to do to get there. And then it's there and it's laid out, right? But we want to treat you like the individual that you are and not cookie cutter everything.
Exactly. And like another thing that I'm excited about is to see where I end up traveling to this year.
Yeah.
I have already had my first trip of the year. I have another one coming up on the 29th. I'm excited to see where all I took 10 trips last year. That was the most I've ever been on an airplane. Contrary to popular belief, I do not like flying because my ears don't pop. So it hurts and I can't hear out of this ear or this one, depending upon which one pops like last when I get off the plane. So like right now, I can't hear out of this ear. It's fine. So I don't like flying, but I like going places. So I kind of deal with it.
Yeah, like it's going to be interesting to see where you can travel to this year.
Yeah,
like, because I mean, it's gonna like. I just was talking to someone. They've canceled their live events they were going to do in April because of restrictions where they are. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Like for for venues and stuff. And it's going to be interesting to see what places we, I don't want to say we because I don't want to travel, but like what's going to be open or where areas are going to be open to go to and other areas that possibly are not. It's like we're not done with that yet. I was hoping we would be though.
I read something weird about a correlation between the common cold and everything that's going on. And I'm like, wait, what? So I'm curious to see like how that even goes. Like, where are we going next, people? Like, can I do some stuff to boost my immune system and drink some chicken noodle soup, eat some garlic, because I'm tired.
We are going to get some hate for that comment.
Yeah.
So we don't usually go there on here, but like it affects things like
everything we do. Every time I go outside, like I have to be cautious and make sure and not be close. And then flying is stupid. Like social distance while you're in the airport and then sit next to a total stranger. Like
I did hear a story. I won't say who it was. You guys might have heard it because I think it was in the news, but it was somebody with, I think it was California, went into a Bloomingdale's, I believe, to buy a shirt. Walked around there for about half an hour, tried the shirt on, think shirt fit. It was like $100 shirt, like a button down. It was a man's shirt, $100 shirt. Gets up to the register and was not able to purchase it without his vaccination card. Is like, but wait, he's like, when we talked to the manager's like, yes, that's the policy now. But I could walk around.
So why would you let me try it on?
And try it on, but when I actually want to come up to the register, so this is probably, if you want to ask me, like my opinion is there's so much hypocritical and like contradictory stuff that doesn't like compute to me. Like if that's the case, then you card them at the door.
Right. Like don't let me find like this entire outfit that I want for tonight.
And spread my COVID germs around the store.
Exactly. And then as soon as I get to the register, oh, you can't buy it because you are not vaccinated. Oh,
this is the stuff that's weird to me. This is why like I think people are feuding with each other. People know their families feuding with each other over this stuff, right? And I just think that it's just because, misinformation on both sides or whatever. But to me, it's just that kind of stuff where I go, well, that doesn't even make sense.
Exactly. Like why would you? It's like the reason why, like when I travel, I take multiple COVID tests because of the probability of getting a false positive. So I take multiples at the same time, like back to back. I'll take 3.
And you've had them come back with conflicting information.
Like I've been in my car. Right. I've been in my car. I've taken 3 tests back to back within an hour and a half. So 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Never got out of the car, never stopped anywhere except for to these drive-throughs. Because here in Michigan, all of ours are drive-throughs. And I've gotten back 2 negatives and then 1 positive. So you're telling me while I was in my car traveling with nobody else next to me, I contracted it and then like in between locations too. So for me, it's like I'm doing everything that I can to not have to deal with it while dealing with it, And that's why I said, like, I'm excited about traveling and things like that. Because if I find it someplace I can't go, I just won't go. I'll find someplace else to go,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not up for debating with people and arguing with people. I should be able to go to New Orleans. No, okay. If New Orleans stopped letting people in, I ain't going.
That's me. Like, Chris, you could ask Christina. I was talking to her on the phone while I was driving this morning, and we were in Illinois, and I was going back to Wisconsin, and Junior had to pee, and I said, "No, let's wait till we cross the border," because I knew that it's not every place, but where we were going to stop at on that trip home, we were going to have to put our masks on and all that, and I will wear my mask, and I'm not an asshole about it,
right?
But I can't wear it for very long. I'm one of those people where I start to like really freak out and have like an anxiety attack. So I would prefer to go in. So, but I'm not going to fight with you.
Right. Exactly.
It's like, that's fine. We'll pee somewhere else.
Exactly. Like all I want to do is pee and buy some chips. Okay. Like, or turtles. Y'all know how I love my turtles.
Yep, exactly.
But like outside of that, like another thing that I'm excited about is just to see the new people that come into the business.
That is always so much fun.
I love like cultivating the new relationships and things like that. And like learning where people like come from. Because my team is extremely diverse. I have people from Portugal on my team, people from Australia, people from the UK, different parts of Europe, and from both coasts, everywhere in the United States, even Canada on my team. And just hearing their stories, the differences between how they live and I live, and like colloquialisms. I really like finding out like what other cultures' colloquialisms are, because I know I say some stuff that like only people from Detroit know what it means.
Right.
And it's not intentional, it's just like it flows out. Right. So I like to have those conversations with like new team members and stuff like that. So I'm very interested in knowing and getting to know like the new people that join the team.
When we interview new people for coming into the business, and, we've interviewed thousands of people over the years. It's so much fun to talk for me anyway. I'm like Christina. I like to talk to new people all the time. And one of the things is I have learned about so many different jobs that I didn't even know existed.
Yep.
Because you're talking to people and you're like, well, what are you currently doing? Well, I'm doing this. I'm like, that's a job. And it's so interesting to find those things out. And like Christina said, having team members for me has been in Trinidad and Tobago and Germany and Australia and all over the place. And also it helps you up your communication skills. Yep. Because sometimes you have a communication because maybe
language
barrier or accent barriers, right? So there's that. And then also I catch myself needing, it's really important to be clear in your communication. And what she's saying, we might say something here in the United States, I don't know, I can't, my brain's not functioning.
But two birds, if I say, it might
right, and you say it to somebody who lives somewhere else, what in the heck does that mean?
Right.
And so it forces you to start being more clear. And the clearer you can be in communication, it helps you in all areas of your life, with your kids, with your family members, your spouse, your significant other, whoever it is, because you learn to be more clear. And I said something to someone the other day on Messenger, and then I looked at Jason, I'm like, I'm going to have to type that again, because it was just that situation where I'm like, I don't think they're going to know what I'm talking about. Maybe they do, but it's so much fun. My dad's friend Lyle said to me a long time ago, we were out in Las Vegas for a network marketing event, all of us. And so I was maybe in my 20s. And he said, I love to meet, I get excited when I'm about to meet somebody new. And he goes, you want to know why? I said, why? He goes, because I'm about to learn something new.
Yep.
Everybody you meet, he's there can teach you something you didn't know. Mm-hmm. But you have to listen. And sometimes we don't like to listen when people have different views than us or different, opinions than us. And those people have stuff that you can learn from too. Right.
Yep. That's one of the biggest things that I've learned in the business, is just to actually genuinely take the time to listen to people, because you never know where they're coming from. So take the time to find out, right? They might have a different experience, and you might be just the person to change that experience or expand their mind. So, and they might be just the person to expand yours.
Right. So, exactly. Because you're well,
right.
I think Kurt's right that we don't do enough that of I don't agree with you, but I respect your position.
Exactly. It's I respect your position, because that's how you feel. These are the life experiences that you have that brought you to that conclusion. I don't have those same life experiences, so my conclusion is different. And it's you can't help but to agree to disagree. And I hate saying that, but to agree to disagree, because genuinely you guys you're not from the same place. So you're not going to see it the same way. But I like just being open-minded enough to listen to it and not be offended or get upset or angry about it. This is a business, and I didn't know that about you. That's very interesting. I like that. I like finding out new stuff. And I like having people who speak different languages teach me stuff.
Yeah, I think it's so much fun. And you start to learn about people and cultures from not only different areas of your country, but from all over the world, that has nothing to do with what TV is trying to portray as those people are.
You learn
whatever that is, right? So it's you actually learn because you're in the world. If I wasn't in network marketing, I wouldn't. I mean, I know thousands of people all over the world, right? And it's most people, they're not talking to people in Australia. They're not talking to people in Trinidad and Tobago, right? They're not talking to people in Germany and the UK and Colombia and wherever else, right? I have friends in India. It's just, they're not talking to them. They're only getting their experience from either watching news or movies.
And that is not the best place to get information for different cultures, because it's very one-sided. The writer had a specific message to convey.
That's true.
And tried to convey it And that's the writers for media, the writers for movies, everything. There's writers for everything.
Right.
Like, so yeah, like I'm excited about the learning process, even inside of the cryptocurrency space. Like some of the emerging technology,
So
like
much fun.
the push button thing, emerging technology in the space. Like I'm excited about innovation. Like I'm excited.
So another thing I'm excited about, I know we're on a time constraint today, but you know what? Is to see how many of our treasure boxes pop online during 2022.
Yeah.
I know how many are online now, and then I want to do an evaluation on December 31st and be like,
Yep.
look at like the
This is
difference.
how much we grew.
Right, exactly. Like I'm really because like the treasure box is all about location, 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 right? So we're looking to secure locations throughout the year. And I'm super excited about it because that is after you do that initial setup, that's about as passive as you can get,
Yep.
other than the
The
push button.
Yep. So like Christy's excited about the numbers from our treasure boxes. I'm actually excited about the numbers from our team based on the system being put in place and having new team members plug into it. Like I understand what my growth was, the length of time it took for me to get to different positions and things like that. And I just want to see like how much it kickstarts things.
Right. Like your
like
acceleration.
Right, because like the hearing the idea and the process of it makes complete sense to me, but it's like then the implementation and getting the integration into the team. So I'm excited.
The biggest thing too is learning the mindset of it, or there's another word I'm looking for, like the philosophy of
the
what we
process.
do and the thought process of it. And that just comes with time, because it's not like we don't have like the magic bullet or the magic wand, right? That's gonna like you wave this wand and you're gonna make a ton of money.
Right.
But yeah, and like yes, Christina's gonna come on a fast track and she's gonna have a good base of people, right? And also exposure to talk to. That's cool. But if you're brand new, that's cool too, because we're going to help you get a base of people to talk to.
Exactly.
Right. So, there's that. There's so many things to be excited about. There just is. And I just talked to one of our members. I'm so excited about Fast Track coming back. I was like, I know. Because most network marketers who are seasoned, they're still just struggling network marketers.
And this is like my first network marketing business. So I'm a complete anomaly. Like based off of the success that I've had so far, I'm an anomaly when I talk to a lot of people. Because like, this is your first time? Sounds like you've been here forever. No, I just take a lot of notes and I actually implement the stuff that people tell me, so I can do trial and error to see if it works. And if it works,
everybody's got their first time though. You know what I'm saying? That's your first time. And sometimes the first time is the most successful time, because you didn't like,
you don't have bad habits.
You don't have bad experiences that have like gotten you like,
you're not tainted.
Yes, because ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice, right? So you're just like going out there. But yeah, this is definitely the year for me too, where like I'm only successful if my team is at ranks. Like, and so it's like, or whatever.
Or if the team is the success that they're looking for the process.
Right. Like at least the workers, because you can't do anything about the rest of people.
But no, like I'm even excited for the people who we bring on that are just customers for the things, and to hear how satisfied they are with the products and services that they're using. Like I'm excited about it all, because for me, this will be the most growth I've ever experienced. So it's like, I'm excited. I just have conversations.
We're just excited. We'll just label this one excited.
It is going to be called excited. Like, we are excited. You want to know why? Tune in.
Right. Exactly. All right. Well, I know we have to wrap up because we're busy moms and somebody has to go out the door.
Yep. If like for those of you who are always popping around on social media, you guys know Kev and I are about to be on IG Live in a little while, because we do it from the car. And it's the busy mom thing. So I'm gonna go put on my little snowsuit and bundle up like little snow. What am I? A freaking not a snowman, because they're very cold. What am I? I don't know. Like I'm about to go bundle up though. I'm about to be very warm in the very cold
It'll
car.
come to you in the car. I'll be
Exactly.
like,
As soon
that's
as
what
I sit down.
Yep.
Right. As soon as I sit down.
Yeah, because the idea is sitting in your butt, and then when you sit down, it pushes back up to your brain.
Right.
That's what it said. Like every time I sit back down, I go, oh yeah.
Listen, guys, we're gonna end on
We're
that
silly.
note. We're gonna end on the butt joke. Okay.
Butt joke.
Well, I hope you guys are having an absolutely awesome evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And we will see you guys on the next show. Bye.
Bye.